So we begin our interview, and can you introduce yourself?
Yes, okay. So my name is Anna, and now I'm studying on the fourth year on the program Sociology and Social Informatics in the National Research University Higher School of Economics.
Okay.
Yes, and it's my last year in the university, and on the next week I need to send to my supervisor my final thesis.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. We all need to do this. So, where do you currently work?
So currently I work in the office and in Selectel.
Okay.
So it's company from the IT sphere, and exactly we provide services of cloud platform solutions, and also we provide services of data centers, so our clients can proceed and hold their data in our servers.
Okay. How did you get to know about this job offer?
So I hope that it will not sound like advertisement,
Okay.
something like that. But exactly, I found and knew about this job position in Telegram channel, Higher School of Economics Career.
Okay.
So on our channel, local channel. And but my previous works, for example, and jobs I found on the Headhunter. So it's a local aggregator of a lot of vacancies in Russia.
Okay.
And also on my second job, I found this job from my friends from the
Okay.
university.
So, like, someone advised you to.
Yes, advices and networks
Okay.
networks of my
Okay.
friends
Okay,
helped me.
that's fine.
Yeah.
So, how basically did you get to this job? Like, what is required from a person to get this kind of job?
First of all, I would like to start. I don't say on which position I'm working here. So my job position now called like Junior Product Marketing Manager, and I have already worked here for 1 year exactly, and
Okay.
1 year and 2 weeks around that.
Okay, so
Uh,
congratulations.
Yes, thank you very much. But exactly, I started here like an intern, so not the full-time work, but like part-time work. When you become an intern and go to the internship, I hope it sounds like that.
Yeah.
Yes. So you don't need to do a lot of things, and also your employer not waiting from you a lot of skills, something like that. You just need to be a responsible and independent person who can understand what he or she wants from his life and from his or her future work. It's really important, and you should show your future employer the way how you're thinking about some processes and how you can solve some tasks. They asking about that on the interview, for example. Also, maybe you, of course, need some experience, but not exactly maybe work experience. You just need to participate in some projects in your university, for example, or I don't know, take part in some volunteer programs. So it will be enough for the internship.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Can you a bit elaborate on what are your current working обязанности? So just
responsibilities.
Yeah, responsibilities.
Yeah. So
yeah.
my current work responsibilities exactly. So my position requires from me to be something like a mediator between product management team and marketing team. So exactly, I communicate with the product manager of some products. Currently I have 2 products, so I communicate with these managers and discuss with them, for example, which plans they have, what's the future development of this product. After that, I produced a marketing plan and showed for the product manager, and we discuss this plan, and then I create the tasks and maybe create thinking about some cool ideas, what we can do with this product to get it more I don't know, useful, yes, valuable for our clients. So, and after then, when I do this all tasks, I also watching and managing these tasks. So how the people from different departments like social media, for example, or from the content department who wrote texts and posts in our social media, how they are doing their work. And then I also collect some analytics after when all the marketing company ends, for example, and show this result for the product manager. Also, sometimes I need to create and think about some new projects. They are more about brand awareness. Sorry, awareness.
Okay.
Yes. So not about concrete and exactly one product, but the whole company. So it's more about marketing. So my position, I still need thinking about marketing, but also you need to understand how the product works and for whom it can be useful, and also you need to understand some technical terms because it's still IT company.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are now gonna talk a bit more in details about these technical terms and stuff. So what are your general impression of being employed here? Like, how do you feel about?
So I can say that I'm feeling myself here really comfortable.
Okay. Are you kind of proud of yourself since it's just a cool company?
I think yes, I'm proud of myself and it's a really cool company, but in the future I prefer to work maybe in some international company.
Okay.
But it's
great.
in the future. But now yes, I'm feeling myself here really comfortable because I think everyone who are working now in the big IT companies feel themselves really comfortable because here you have a lot of spaces where like you can eat, spend time with your colleagues, yes, and this environment in the offices and in the companies is really friendly for everyone. And for me, the main point why I'm feeling here myself comfortable is of course the team, so the people with whom I worked. It's really important. And the second point why I'm really happy that still I'm working in the big company, but I can say something and my supervisor, call it like that, my supervisor, he or she can hear me and what I want to do. So my initiatives, I don't know, initiations, how it's called correctly, and my ideas. Yes, they're being heard, and also I can do these projects. For example, when I'm not a junior product marketing manager and was just a intern, I have already worked with one project which was like presentation for the children, which explains them what is the data center, and I have my own team. So it was my idea that I wanted to do this. Yes, and my lead person of our department, she gave me the designer and another girl who can help write me the text and a scenario of this presentation.
That's awesome. So you got kind of your own company inside the company?
Yes. So it's really cool because sometimes, and I think not sometimes, but really often in the big companies you couldn't do something like that. So they just give you a task and you should do these tasks, and they are looking on your KPIs, something like that.
Okay, something more.
Yeah, more. I don't know.
Kind of distant, or
not distant, but it's more boring, I can say. So here I can improve my creating skills.
Oh, that's so. You mentioned like friendly atmosphere, good team. Yeah, and this that your initiatives are being heard. Okay, so now we're gonna talk a bit more about the university of ours. So how does Higher School of Economics help you to get this kind of job? So maybe it gave you some skills, or you already mentioned that you get to know about this vacancy through the Higher School of Economics Telegram channel, but probably some other stuff that kind of Higher School of Economics gave to you.
Okay, I would like to start to answer this question. Like, I think every university, so any university, if you're really studying this university, not just I don't know, visiting it, but
Okay.
you are trying to study, it will help you to get work, because studying in the university, learning you to be more responsible and more independent, and it's really valuable for your future work, so it's nice. But if we are talking and switch to their higher school of economics,
Mhm.
exactly, and also on our program, I think first of all it's very nice that we have a lot of practice and practical tasks in our subjects. I mean, for example, we
Even
need
in
to work
university.
in
Yeah?
university.
Okay.
Yes, in university. So, for example, I think that on a lot of such subjects we need to work in the team. First of all, secondly, we need to use our theoretical knowledge and implement them to the real cases.
Mhm.
So it's developed your critical and analytical thinking also, and again creativity.
Okay, creativity is like
Yes,
one of the
it's
most
very
important points.
important. So it's nice when you have a lot of practice, because I know that in other universities, unfortunately, students don't have a lot of this practice. And for example, again, when you're working in team, it's really cool, because you improve your communication skills,
Mhm.
and it's very important in contemporary
World.
and exactly on contemporary in contemporary companies.
Mhm.
Also, I think higher school of economics also helped me with the way. Okay, we have in higher school of economics these projects. I mean, projects. It's a special subjects where you need to. I don't know what we need. You need to do some tasks.
Yeah, you're
But
working
they-
on some project
yeah,
basically.
yeah, you're
kind
with,
of creating
working
something.
and creating something. Yes, that's true, and it's also a great opportunity, because we have this project fair where you can choose by yourself some projects, or you can visit some projects on your education program. And it's really nice, because they are really diversity. I mean, for example, you can go to the projects where somebody writes research, so you can participate in this research, and it's cool, because then maybe this research can be published somewhere.
Mhm.
So I have participated
Yeah, you've been
in
published
such
actually. Okay.
project, yes, and I have published my work with other students, and you can find it in the Scopus. That's nice.
Okay.
Yes, and also there are some projects where you can develop some products like application or website. So
Mhm.
it's also cool, because again you can get new skills, and get the skills not exactly in your education field, but from different field. For example, we are studying on the sociology and social informatics, but we don't have a lot of project management or something like that, or how you need to lead the product and production of this product.
Mhm, mhm.
And on the project you can gain the skills, because on these projects you met a lot of people from different education programs in the higher school of economics, and again you brought your social network. It's also cool.
Okay, so it basically teaches you how to interact with others.
Yes, it's again help you to interact with others, but you can get a lot of knowledge from different education
Mhm.
programs, because you communicate with these people from these different programs, and sometimes you exchange these ideas and knowledge between each
Awesome.
other.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I want to ask you, how do you feel about combining study and job, like work? So how do you feel about it? Is it difficult, easy, or?
I can say that of course it's difficult. It's
Mhm.
difficult, but
Maybe you have some like tips how to do it successfully.
yes, I'm thinking about that, and my experience was really a bit hard experience, because I started to part-time work after my first year,
Mhm.
and it is hard. I believe the best time when you can start to do something and searching for some job and work, it's really after the second year. Maybe it will be
Okay.
nice, or during the second year. So because on the first year, when you're just a first year student, you go into the new atmosphere, and it is a new experience, and for me the first year was really difficult, but still you get some knowledge, but they are not enough to get some qualified job, I think, or some qualified internship also.
Okay.
So it's better to go after the second year to looking for some job exactly in your field, for example. So yes, and what's more tips, just maybe time management, and also understand how free time you really have, because it's very important when you're going to, for example, and already find some job and you are already working. For me, it's very important to be honest with yourself and with your supervisor, because in all my works, my supervisors, I don't know how it's called correctly still, but the people who are employing me, they knew that I'm a student, and they trying to understand my situation. So when I told them that, for example, I have this thesis paper or final paper, they said, okay, just write this paper and then go back to the work, something like that.
That's
so
awesome.
Also for them, really, so in big companies also, and also in small companies, if you work with good people, again, good people, it's the best. Yes, it's the best point in every company, I think. So if they are okay and they are normal and they understand your situation, it's really important for them that you have this life-work balance. This cool word nowadays. So, and they will help you. So just try to be honest and good with your time management to understand how free time you really have.
Okay. You've already mentioned it partly, but I want to ask you one more time, like, what are your further career plans? Yeah, you mentioned that you aimed to work in some international company, but probably something more concrete, or?
Okay, about my future plans, I think that I want to work in this company maybe for my 2 years, because in one research I read that 2 years it's good to get this network with the other people who can then give me advice.
I actually didn't know about it, but I will take this into account.
2 years, it's okay.
2 years.
Yes, so I want to have these 2 years in this company because I really like the products in this company and my position. But in this summer, and I told about that with my supervisor, maybe I will become not now I'm junior product marketing manager, but I will become a senior product marketing manager. So
okay, so you will get promoted somehow.
Yes, a bit, and also after these 2 years, yes, I'm planning to look for some job, maybe in international company and in foreign company, because I really want to try myself in this international environment. I think it's also a good experience. And I think I still want to work in the IT sphere, and I prefer this hardware, not the development of the some software products like applications and something like that, but I prefer these hardware products because I believe that it's more difficult to promote them and more difficult to find clients. And it's interesting for me because I prefer these difficult things.
Okay.
It's not too easy, and I believe that it helps me grow more. Than work with some applications and B2C products.
I see. So the final question, can you just sum up and probably give a few words to like students who are looking for job currently, like wherever you say?
For them who look
for students who are thinking about being employed in like company like this or wherever, so who are looking for job, thinking about combining with their study, afraid probably of combining it.
Okay, first, as I said again, they need to be honest. First of all, you need to be honest with yourself first of all.
Time management?
Yes, time management, and you should try to think what you really want to do with your future. So you need to think a lot about this because it will help you also on some interviews. And of course, maybe I suggest them to write a list of things which they have already done also in the university, because sometimes I personally forgot what I have already done, but it's really important when on the interviews or in your CV you need to write that. And also it's improve your confidence in
Mm,
yourself.
okay.
And also be confident in yourself is really important when you're looking for some job, because on interview some employees, they are not looking on your knowledge, but exactly looking first of all on the way how you solve problems. As I said previously, it's very important to show the way how you are thinking. It helps them more than your knowledge and your background.
Okay.
And the second one, it's how you are sitting.
Yeah,
and
your confidence.
Your confidence on this interview. You should show them that you're good person and you believe in yourself and you have these cool goals and aims.
Okay, so
Yes.
Honesty, time management, confidence, and give value to your own achievements.
Yes,
and write them down.
of course use all opportunities which you can use in the university, because as I said, this for me really these projects in university was really helpful, and the team working also on our education program was also helpful. If you can meet a lot of new people, it's also helpful for your future career. What else? I don't know. Maybe that's all. Just take everything what you can take from your life.
Okay, that's awesome. Awesome ending of the interview. So we can finish now.
Yes,
so thank you very much for this wonderful interview.